Let's go to Richard Lee. Amari Cooper to the Patriots for a first. Cowboys say no.
Yes.
I mean,
I agree with you.
the Cowboys just traded for Amari Cooper for a first.
This time next year, CeeDee Lamb has a big rookie season. Might say yes. Probably say yes, actually.
I don't know if the Patriots say yes.
Yeah, I don't think that. First of all, I don't think the Patriots are getting with a first for Cooper when they have no idea what their quarterback situation is.
Agree. Richard, though, it's a good question. Let's go to Freshie Neo. Get a picture. Who's winning the NFC East? I think this is a two-team race between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. If you think it's going to be the Eagles, I want you to type E. Dallas Cowboys, I want you to type C. I'm going to go with the Cowboys now because I do think the loss for the Eagles of
Brooks is a big loss for them.
It's going to really hurt their offensive line.
We'll see how they address that offensive line there if they go sign or trade for someone like a Joe Thuney. If you go with history, it wouldn't be the Eagles because no one's repeated as NFC East champs since 03 and 04 when Philadelphia did it. Logic tells you it will be Philadelphia or Dallas. Like, it's not going to be the Redskins or the Giants. I'll go with the Cowboys, but I'm not super confident in saying.
Go to King Higgins. What's up, brother? Could Josh Allen not only be a potential breakout player, but an MVP sleeper as well?
Not an MVP sleeper. I haven't seen. I think he has improved. I think last year he took a nice step. Let's continue to grow in the process here. Continue to get better. I assume you're talking about the quarterback. I don't think the defensive player is winning MVP. I do think he's definitely a breakout player. I don't think MVP sleeper. When I think MVP sleeper, I think Kyler Murray.
The only way that he's getting up to MVP levels if he has like over 1,000 rushing yards, kind of like what you see
the
with Lamar Jackson.
Bills go like 13-3. Yeah.
If you're talking about Josh Allen from the Jags, I don't think that he's on a good enough team, but he is coming off a very good rookie season.
He's probably better at his job than the other Josh Allen.
Oh boy. Let's go to Sir Meeps a lot. Should the Vikings trade for Joe Thuney, maybe a second and a 6?
I don't think you have to give up that much.
I was just going to say.
I think a 2 straight up does it. I think a 3 straight up might do it. The Patriots aren't actively shopping Thuney, but if you give them a solid day 2 pick, they're going to listen because they don't have a lot of cap space. And let's be honest, they're hitting the reset button. So they'll take draft capital, especially if it's a decent pick.
Very interesting name here, Cat God. Daniel Jones versus Gardner Minshew. So who's the better quarterback here? If you think it's Daniel Jones, type DJ. If you think it's Gardner Minshew, type GM.
If I'm going to gamble and say you get one of these guys for the next decade and you're stuck with that person, I'll take my chances on Daniel Jones. But Gardner Minshew right now might be more productive for you. Might be more productive right now. So I think Jones definitely has the higher ceiling, which is why he got drafted in the first round. But I like what I saw from Minshew this past season.
Daniel Jones, Gardner Minshew, both very, very fun players. And, well, I know we got Gardner Minshew in the comments section.
He's always watching.
Yeah, always watching. And I would say even the Jags got some of the best fans in the NFL. I mean, loyal, you're not really winning right now. But, hey, Gardner's always watching us. And I know even a lot of Giants fans very loyal as well. So, who has the best fans in the National Football League? I want you to let us know here. Kevin Otto says the Bengals. A lot of Seahawks are coming in here. I see a New England Patriots fan as well. Bottom line is, I think the best fans are the fans that rep their team 365 days out of the year, 24/7. And you can do that here with our offer by going to chatsports.com/strong. Stronger Together t-shirts. Because, whether you like, your neighbor, I bet you if you found out he was the fan of your favorite NFL team, you would bond over with him. That sounds weird. You would get a beer with him. You might bond over something that you might not normally do because they are a fan of your favorite team. So if you need a new t-shirt, if you need something for Father's Day, we're hooking you up here. Go to chatsports.com/strong. Also, the shirts that you see on screen are under $15. Right now, I believe only $14.99 in proceeds. Go to the COVID-19 Relief Fund. Let's go to another question rolling in here from Mark White. Does Dalvin Cook have a chance to become a Buccaneer?
Well, how about this, Mark? We did a Dalvin Cook destinations video. I actually hosted that. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, I encourage you to do so. You can go find that video. Quick teaser, the Bucs are one of the teams in the mix. I won't tell you exactly where they're ranked. I encourage you and everybody that's watching to subscribe to the channel. We're doing all kinds of videos. We got the latest NFL news, latest NFL rumors. We do player destination videos, breakout candidate videos. NFC, AFC is going to go up on the channel very, very soon. If you didn't watch it as a part of our live video, so hit that big red subscribe button and share the link, youtube.com/chatsportstv with a friend. That link will be in the description for you guys.
It is in the description, so go click it. What up, Brian Cowart? Does Jimmy Garoppolo get a new contract from the Niners? And it's Coward, as I'm being told. So, new contract, Jimmy G. I can't answer that.
He's got a few years left, so I don't think so. Like,
I don't think so.
If anything, like, the 49ers could consider backing out at some point. Like, I think that's more likely than them just being like, let's give you a 5-year extension.
He got 5 years, $137 million. That was what, back
2
in
years
20,
ago?
2
I think he's
years
got
ago?
2 or 3 years left on his deal. So
I mean, you don't find many quarterbacks that help lead a team to a Super Bowl, and then the amount of offseason rumors that were around the 49ers moving on from him. So, like, he's a good quarterback, but to me, he's not top 12, so I don't think you see an extension.
Yeah, and I'm not saying they need to punt and move on. I'm just saying you've got him under contract. Why would you look for an extension right now? It doesn't make any sense.
So we have a little bit of a competition on today's show, and we're going to let you guys settle this in the next 5-10 minutes or so. So on Instagram, I have 15,179 followers. Harrison on Twitter, 1,151. So we made a bet.
I need some help, guys.
$20 bet, okay? Who is able to get more followers, me on Instagram, him on Twitter, by the time that this live show ends?
More new followers, obviously. I'm not catching up to Mitch.
Yes,
like,
new followers.
I'm a little behind in that department.
So new followers. So if you want me to win $20, follow me on Instagram at MitchellRenz365. If you want Harrison to win $20, go give him a follow at HGramNFL. So Twitter, HGramNFL, me on Instagram at MitchellRenz365. I'm the one that also has the $20, so it's going to be harder for you to
Trying to take
me.
it back. Help me out.
All right, guys. Help us out here. Go follow us on IG and on Twitter. Let's get back into some of these questions now. Make sure that you're using hashtag NFL, or you can super chat to help jump the line. And also, I'm seeing we got 873 people watching and only 68 likes. One more like, we need 69. I think we can easily get over 100 likes. So if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Best pass rusher in the NFC West.
I'll go Chandler Jones. I mean, I don't know if you're a Cardinals fan, Chad, but I think Chandler Jones is one of the best in the NFL and one of the most underappreciated players in the NFL. Consistent year in and year out. He's on a Hall of Fame trajectory, and no one talks about the guy. Like, he is spectacular at what he
I'll
does.
throw out another name because I would have also said Chandler Jones. I'll throw out a guy when fully healthy. He deserves to be up there. It's Dee Ford. Let's go to Superplex Shadow. Surplex Shadow.
Take a drink.
What does a Superplex even look like to a Shadow? Better fit for the Seahawks, Jamal Adams or Chris Jones?
I know that the SB Nation website for the Seahawks Field Goals threw out an idea of trading for Chris Jones for the Seahawks. It's an interesting one. I feel like you now, Mitch. I can't talk. We know those two teams have traded before, right?
Yep.
Like, they traded Frank Clark to the Chiefs last year, so those teams have familiarity of trading. I actually think he's a better fit because they need some help on that defensive line. I think Chris Jones in Seattle would be very, very
See, I might go with Jamal Adams because their secondary scares me a little bit. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with Dunbar with all of his offseason issues. So if the Seahawks, I think in order to win in the NFL, especially maybe in that division, you might make the argument for Chris Jones because it does, I still think, go through the 49ers. But for me, I'm going to take Jamal Adams. He goes Chris Jones, type A for Adams or type J for Jones. Let's go to Mark White. What's up, my man? Can J.C. Jackson become 31 cornerback for the Patriots?
I don't even know what that means.
So can J.C. Jackson, I'm going to assume you mean be one of the top 3 cornerbacks for the Patriots? So, I mean, you got
Help us
Gilmore.
out, Mark.
You got Gilmore. You got the McCourty twins. I understand.
Now he's saying become CB1, I think is what he's trying to say.
So
he says one CB. I think he means their top corner. Well,
top corner, no.
They've got Stephon Gilmore, so as long as he's there, that's not going to be an option. Maybe he's saying, hey, a lot of trade rumors around Gilmore. If that happens, can Jackson be the guy that steps up?
I think Jackson's a fun player. However, I don't even know if he can be a top 3 guy. I still think you look at a player like Jackson, I think he had a pretty solid year last year. However, you know, when you have a guy like Gilmore be the number 1, I think Stephon Gilmore actually is the best cornerback, best secondary player in the entire National Football League. So, Mark, appreciate the question. If you could get a picture, though, for me, my man, I would definitely appreciate that. So, remember, we're doing a competition here. If you want me to win $20, go give me a follow on Instagram at MitchellRenz365.
I've got no new followers. I don't know if Mitch explained the challenge poorly or if you guys just aren't motivated enough or what the case may be is, but I don't have any new followers. I don't think Mitch has any new on Instagram either, so help us out. Winner gets $20. I'm at HGramNFL on Twitter. He's at Mitchell Renz 365.
In
Whoever
fact,
gets
I've
more
actually
new
lost a follower.
So I'm in the lead, 0 to -1. Shout out me on that one. So help
pretty.
us out. Give us a follow on social media. Whoever has more gets more new followers by the end of our live show will win this competition and get $20.
I'll make you guys a deal. Follow me on Instagram. I'll give you a shout out right now on the live show. If you follow Harrison on Twitter, he'll give you a shout out as well.
Will
Cool?
do.
Awesome. Let's go to Rashard Lee. Offense. Whose offense is better, the Cowboys or the Raiders? So I like the Raiders obviously a lot, but I am going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I think they actually have a top 4 offense.
Yeah, the Cowboys are top 5 in the league. They're balanced, 3 really good receivers, a top 5 running back, a good offensive line, and a good quarterback. So that's a pretty good formula for having a good offense. By the way, shout out Rodrigo for following me on Twitter.
Shout out to 2K Rashard for following me on Instagram. You guys are getting it. Let's go to Jason, one of my most loyal followers on Twitter. Do you see the Patriots tanking for Trevor Lawrence? Also, grade the tight end set. Also, Ruggs worked out with Moss a day before the NFL draft. So, yes, I know you've asked me before about the whole Ruggs working out with Moss before the draft. Does that make him better? Not really. Does it help? Sure. Do the Patriots tank for Trevor Lawrence? It wouldn't surprise me if the Patriots ended up having one of the worst records in the league. I still think the Jags are worse.
The Patriots will not, to me, in my opinion, they will not actively tank. They will give Jarrett Stidham a legitimate opportunity to say, hey, here you go. You have the chance to earn our trust and be the guy moving forward. But if the Patriots start 1-4, 1-5, trade some pieces at the deadline, then you could see, some tanking, if you will, not trying to win and to get Trevor Lawrence or Justin.
So the chats, comments, they're just really, really slow right now. I mean, we got 905 people watching. These are bad numbers. So what I want you to do, we're watching, I don't care what state you're watching from. If you're watching from a weird country like California, sending in Canadian dollars, let us know what
You got to
city.
explain that.
I don't have to explain it. You can watch it. It'll be coming up here in a little bit. So shout out your city. Where are you watching from right now? Kevin Otto's watching from Cincinnati. King Tut's from Charlotte. Interesting there. Seattle, what is that? Taipei. Wow, that really caught me off guard. Hutchinson, I see a Chicago in there. Somebody said Oz. Houston, Hutchinson, what state is what? Kansas. Hutchinson's in Kansas. Yeah, I only knew that because I figured you would only know that.
That's probability there.
So Cornwall, PEI. What is that?
Dallas, that's where we are, Richard.
Utah.
Cape Town.
The good city of Utah.
That's a Dirk joke for those of you who don't know.
I see Dallas from Rashard Lee. Rashard, we're also in Dallas. So I see Galveston, Texas, Cornwall, Benton. Benton's in Pennsylvania. Is that the one you're talking about? It's like the middle of nowhere.
Winnipeg, you got Minnesota. That's one of my favorite cities as well. Philadelphia. Let's see. Corinth, Mississippi, now in Paducah, Kentucky. Did I say that right? Probably
Louisiana,
not.
I see a New Zealand in there. Plano, what's up? White Creek Radio. Benton, Louisiana, so I was wrong. Hickley, Ohio. Cloverdale, California. Continue to get these coming in here. Shout out your favorite city. So no matter what city you're in, and if you're planning on traveling to a new city, you might as well rep your favorite NFL team because we're trying to keep everyone safe. So go to chatsports.com/NFL mask. They're only $14.99. You can get your favorite mask of your favorite NFL team and wear it to the grocery store, wear it to NFL games, or like us, we got to wear them to work. So stay safe. $14.99 is the way to do that. You can rep your favorite team. It'll be in the comments. It's also in the description as well. Chatsports.com/NFL mask. Let's go to the last question here. If you want to get your question on the show, I suggest you super chat real quick. It's the only way Brett's going to put it up on screen. What's up with all the Bucs hype? Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski.
When you sign the greatest quarterback in the history of the league, they're going to get hype. Like that's just how it works. Now, I could totally see a scenario, Mitch, especially in that division where all this hype, Tom Brady, Gronk's back. Well, Brady's old and Gronk wasn't that great when he retired, and they go like 8-8. I could totally see that happening. I don't think it will, but I can understand where you're coming from. I'm not convinced that this is just a 12-win team or something like that.
Ramona, appreciate the question. If Harrison and I missed your question, hey, I'm sorry. You can also blame Brett. You can spam Brett in the comment section if y'all like. So, if you missed the question, or if we missed it, you can message Harrison on Twitter. He's at HGrahamNFL. I'm going to be on Instagram at MitchellRenz365. So after the live show, Harrison will go in his DMs, and I'll also go in mine.